Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I am AdamMcKola, and we are here with some late night transfer news as we hear 4 potential signings could be imminent for Manchester United. Now, obviously, we've had the prolonged discussion surrounding Manchester United signing Frenkie de Jong from Barcelona. We are hearing about Tyrell, Malacia. We are hearing about Christian Eriksen, and we are hearing now about Lisandro, Martinez too. And we'll be looking at all the latest updates on those transfer stories here in this video. So let us know your thoughts on all the latest in the comments below. And we'll also have a potential departure from Manchester United as well, as United look to wrap up a few signings of their own. But before we get stuck into that, make sure you're hitting that like button, you're commenting, you're sharing, you're subscribing, and you're keeping it locked to the channel. As I said, we'll be trying to come with daily videos for you guys. We're going to be heading out to the pre-season tour soon, so we're going to be having vlogs from that. We're going to be at the games, we're going to be doing transfer videos. We got loads coming up, so make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. But right now, let's get stuck into the latest transfer news and the long prolonged story of Frenkie de Jong to Manchester United has nearly come to an end, or at least it seems that way. And the latest on that is that Barcelona have already prepared a farewell video for Frenkie de Jong. That's coming from Spain, and we're hearing that Barcelona are pretty much set on him leaving the club now. And we've had that deadline of June the 30th, haven't we? That deadline is tomorrow as I record this video. Then we hear from Pletty Goal that Eriksen wanted Frenkie de Jong, and he will get him. De Jong is on the verge of joining Manchester United and could be presented at the weekend. There are plans to present him at Old Trafford. Not sure what that means, whether that means recording a video, because unlike what they do at Barcelona where they present them at the ground with fans in front of it, I doubt United will be doing that, but I assume they mean pictures, signing the contract with the shirt, etc, etc. And Erik ten Hag wanted his man and possibly getting him, Frenkie de Jong, through the door, on the verge of joining, say these reports, with him set to be presented at the weekend. The weekend is a day or two away, the 1st of July. Could that happen? 30th of June? You know, the deadline with Barcelona needing to sell players. Could that all be coming into fruition and this move be being completed in the next day? But that one is looking imminent for Manchester United, and we're hearing a deal between 53 to 60 million pounds plus add-ons, which I think is absolutely fantastic. If you take the add-ons and you look at the reports in various places, it's going to take the deal to around 68, 70, 72 million pounds. And whether it's 68 or 72 million pounds after add-ons for Manchester United, I think it's a fantastic deal. Frenkie de Jong coming in with his best years ahead of him, having had that experience of playing for Barcelona, had that experience of playing with Ajax, having that relationship with Erik ten Hag, coming to Manchester United, playing in a position that we really need to revitalise as well. I still think we need a little bit more in midfield, and we'll be talking about another midfielder that could be imminently joining Manchester United. But Frenkie de Jong being the first signing through the door would really be great news. And another signing that could be fast approaching right behind him is Tyrell, Malacia from Feyenoord. We hear Manchester United almost has an agreement with Tyrell Malacia. We obviously heard yesterday that Manchester United had hijacked the deal that Lyon had with Feyenoord. Now, Lyon had a deal for 12 million euros plus 3 million euros, and it was believed United offered 15 million plus 3 million euros to Feyenoord for the player, and Tyrell Malacia just had to say yes, is where it was at yesterday. Now, we've heard today, and L'Equipe have been reporting that Lyon have pulled out of the race, meaning that it looks like it's Manchester United, and that is because they're saying Tyrell Malacia has informed Lyon that he won't be joining them, which means, you know, 2 plus 2 equals he's joining Manchester United. So it looks like Tyrell Malacia is another one. And look, I don't know much about him in terms of a player, obviously, apart from the reports and the scouting reports that we see online and the videos and the highlights and things like that. I haven't watched too much of him myself, but from what you hear about him and with the price tag, I think it's a good bit of business, especially bringing competition into play for someone like Luke Shaw, who I think needs competition to keep him on his toes and to keep him at his best. And hopefully we'll see a return to his best. But if not, you've got someone waiting in the wings to take his position. And Tyrell Malacia looking like he could be a second move imminent for Manchester United. The third one, could it be Christian Eriksen? Jamie Jackson today reporting that there is hope at Manchester United that Christian Eriksen could join after previously signalling a preference to remain in London. Maybe he's been happy with some of the transfer moves Manchester United have been having and potentially pulling off. Maybe, you know, he's been persuaded by the pay package that's there, or what Erik ten Hag has planned for Manchester United, because I think that's something that, you know, if Erik ten Hag is in the ear of some of these players, some of them will want to come and be a part of his Manchester United rebuild. Is Christian Eriksen one of them? Again, when you look at Tyrell Malacia being, you know, a great addition to the squad, I think Christian Eriksen could be another one of those, and you're getting him in potentially on a free. Obviously, there'll be a signing on fee and there'll be wages, but you're not affecting your transfer budget too much. Malacia for around £12 million up front, or whatever it is, you know, 15 million euros is these days. Then you're going to Frenkie de Jong, rumoured to be around 50 to 60 odd million pounds up front. You know, you're keeping your spending initially from your transfer budget quite low, and potentially getting 2 or 3 players through the door. So could we have de Jong, Malacia and Eriksen potentially done for Manchester United? All it remains, it seems, for Malacia and Eriksen is for them to say yes. And all we're waiting for with Frenkie de Jong, it feels like, is just the confirmation on the transfer fee and the add-ons and all those kind of things. So it does feel like, without, you know, I'm usually a pessimist when it comes to these transfers, that we could have 3 done very, very soon, and in the next couple of days at least. And then there's also talk about Manchester United stepping in for Lisandro Martinez from Ajax. Now, Arsenal were rumoured to have gone in with a transfer bid of around £35 million, rising to almost £40 million with add-ons, and it's believed they've been trying to hurry up a deal for Lisandro Martinez while United are focusing on Frenkie de Jong, Malacia, Eriksen, etc. They're trying to get a deal done for Lisandro Martinez. Obviously, Martinez has that relationship with Erik ten Hag, and it's believed he would rather join Manchester United than Arsenal. But are Manchester United at this moment in time just being used maybe to boost the bid from Arsenal and to get Ajax a little bit more money? Or are Manchester United, you know, lining Lisandro Martinez up as their centre-half signing? We've been linked with Timber, we've been linked with Martinez, and we've heard Erik ten Hag wants to bring in a centre-half that he's used to and he knows how he plays, and they know what Erik ten Hag wants from his centre-halves. He would obviously tick all of those boxes, Lisandro Martinez, but do Manchester United want him? You feel like if we do want him, and with the price tag that's being spoken about, I think the 35 million rising to 40 million will probably be rejected. But if Manchester United can go in with a little bit above that, you'd expect they could get their man. And with Erik ten Hag at the club, you'd expect he could persuade him to join the club. So do we want him? I think that's all it's down to. And if we do, maybe we could have our 4th signing. Would we need a little bit more? I think we would definitely need a little bit more. We're being linked with attackers. Anthony's being linked with the club, another player from Ajax. We also, in my opinion, would need a defensive midfielder as well. But you are starting to see a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel. We look, Frenkie de Jong feeling very, very close. Tyrell Malacia feeling very, very close. Christian Eriksen just pending on him saying yes. Could that happen? So you've got potentially 2.5 there. Then who will be that centre-half? Will it be Lisandro Martinez? Are we being used to boost the bid from Arsenal? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below on all of those things. But also, we've got a potential out, and this could be related to the move for Tyrell Malacia, as we hear Tahith Chong could be on his way to Feyenoord, and we hear those reports coming from Holland as well. 1908.nl reporting that Tahith Chong could be returning to Feyenoord, his name being linked with the club. Talks with the winger are imminent. Chong could be released from Manchester United, where he's under contract until mid-2023. So whether that would be a loan deal or a permanent deal remains to be seen. But looking like United could be using Tahith Chong maybe as a little bit of a sweetener for Tyrell Malacia. Let us know your thoughts on all those things in the comments below, as United potentially have 3 signings imminent, 4 signings imminent, and Tahith Chong possibly on his way out. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We'll be back soon. Till next time, I'm out of here.